Welcome back, everybody. Here we are with episode 5 of my Starlight Drive settlement. Continuing on with creating a couple more little houses. At one point, I'm trying to remember what episode it's in, I'll be making a bathroom outhouse type of area where there's like a shower and some toilets, you know, that kind of thing. Kind of dug up in the back area. Along with I'm trying to think what else I changed. I change or do a couple extra things in here, but I'm kind of continuing on. I'm still not to the point where I'm decorating everything, but I am still building. Just a couple fluff pieces here and there, but most of it's just lighting, different things to put lights on. Not really like that balcony all that much. I didn't like it open, and I couldn't put I guess I could have mashed something in there, but I figured, you know what, I'll just put another set of steps there. Now I remember what I did in this episode. This is where I turned this into a clinic. I currently have a clinic set up over there by the actual diner area, but that was mostly just kind of a placeholder. Now is when I actually create the interior for creating the clinic. I think at first I started thinking I'd throw a bed in here, then I was like, well, wait a minute, this is where the extra doorway is. I think I messed around a little bit trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it. Initially I thought I was going to turn it into kind of like a, I don't know, an eating area for whoever's going to be living in the house. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to turn this into the clinic. No, can't jump, stupid. I got a mod that gives you different options for putting down different kinds of looking stores. And one of the options that I really like, because I don't actually have to do a rug glitch to do this, the mod creator specifically made them so that they could fit inside of these places by specifically not putting anything above it. Really comes in handy. Plus it already comes pre-decorated with whatever supplies that store currently has, which I haven't put it yet, but I do start making other stores along the boardwalk, and you'll notice me messing around with a couple of them. I really like the aesthetics of these stores that this mod creator did. And each level has different aesthetics to it. Level 3 clinic or level 3 stores actually have, I think it's 3 different styles that you can put down. 2 of them are high, like the normal store, where they have, like, you know, they say clinic above it, and then one of them has the top of it cut off so that basically you can fit it inside of a house. Here's trying to figure out, you know, I need to put something down for like supplies and different drugs and stuff like that trying to come up with something that, you know, you can see out in the wasteland, they borrowed it, you know, that kind of thing. And here's another mod that was thrown in. I was like, you know what? It's a clinic. Let's put a surgery station in here too. Right now I'm just trying to find it. I'm trying to remember if it was at the end or if it was at the beginning. Yep, there it is. You still need skills in order to put it down, and you need bottle caps in order to actually create it. So it's not like it's completely free. Figure's a perfect spot for it. I figure the front of the house is where the doctor will enter because her bed's in there and other things like that, but this would be like the back entrances to the actual clinic. And the one sign that I'm looking for is all the way at the end. And I think I put one in the front too, but mostly just kind of for decoration. I even got her a lab coat. And I can't actually delete or store that without actually moving her first, so I tell her, well, come down this way. And you'll notice I'm going to cut it here because I'm not going to have you sit there and watch her walk the entire distance.
Okay.
And I also wanted to assign her to specifically that bed, and technically I just did, but I wasn't sure if it had taken yet. Figured I'm gonna add some stuff in here to make it into like a proper waiting room, but I was like, what kind of picture could I put on the wall to make it like a waiting room? But I go back and do that a little bit later on. Figure I'd throw it up there also. Use it as another entrance. And I've really started to... I really like these new track lightings that Bethesda gave us. I wish some of them had a little bit better light to it, but you can find some pretty interesting areas to point them in certain directions. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure if I placed that one correctly, but the sign lights up, I think, anyway. We're going to spruce it up a little bit. Anybody else have any hobbies they want to talk about? We can start getting into that also. Like I've said before, I just love doing stuff with computers, but I also like doing stuff with cars. Used to be in a car club scene, but not that much anymore. I think mostly just job and other things kind of take precedence over that kind of stuff. I figured I'd fill in some of the doors for some of these places before I end the episode. So many different doors to choose from. The way I see it with a lot of these little places, you know, the settlements and stuff like that, since there's no existing buildings, I can, you know, see it in my head that these people went out, collected things, not necessarily built or created these doors, but went out and found them in other areas, junked up, you know. I guess that's the reason why a lot of people, myself included, like using different style, different colors, different looking doors on different rooms or different buildings. Give it the whole wasteland, you know, junky type of stuff. Kind of like the ones with those windows at the top. Kind of wish they looked a little bit better. The windows were a little bit down, but that'll be it, and I'll see you in the next episode, episode 6.